Welcome, Cancer. Welcome to my channel. I'm Dee, and this is Intuitive Life Advice. I'm going to do a reading for you today called Troubled Love for the month of July 2021. I am not new to the internet. I've had a website online for quite some time, but I am new to YouTube, and I'm going to try to launch a couple of other social media sites, launch onto a couple of other social media sites this month as well. So I hope you'll join me. Anything you want to know about me or this channel, or what my intentions are, my hopes or goals for this channel, all you have to do is look in the description box. There will be links there and lots of useful information. I shuffle my cards thoroughly off camera to save some time. And I know that it is very important. I understand a lot of people want to see the shuffle. So what I'm going to do for these short readings is I'm going to just shuffle one time there so you can see that I've in fact shuffled the cards, and that way we don't cut into our video time. And I would like to ask that you help me grow my channel. I'd like to create a healing community so that everyone can join us here and heal from difficult relationships and help one another walk through those type of relationships. The trauma is sometimes devastating, and it can be very life-altering for some people. So I'd like for everyone to be very loving and kind on my channel in the comments, and help one another, share stories, share your experiences, share your thoughts of love and support for others when they comment about something they're going through that is bad. Because that's the whole point here, is to help one another walk through these relationships that are bad for them and come out on the other end in one piece. That's my goal and my wish for this channel. Here we go. Some of my decks are very thick, full of cards, and they're a little hard to shuffle in a very subtle way. It takes a little bit longer and a little more time. Okay, we're going to get started here with this deck. I'm going to pull 3 cards. One will be the energy that brought you where you are now in this relationship. What happened to you in the recent past that brought you to the current situation that you are in right now? The recent past can be yesterday. It can be a week ago, a month ago, a year ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago. It just depends on your particular personal situation. And these are general readings, so it doesn't go all the way down in deep on detail. It's just going to hit the surface for some people so that they can recognize that I can help them with their situation, okay? And then you can just request a personal reading with me. Now, currently, your energy currently and then where you're headed if you stay in the same mindset that you're in. Okay, this is a very tough situation that you're in, Cancer. Let me explain why. This card is called Stand. That is the absolute last card in my whole deck, in this whole Divine Grace deck of 34 cards that walks you through a bad relationship and out to the other end in one piece. This is the last step where you walk out of there, you stand. She's going to put this foot down. She'll be on her own 2 feet, and she's going to walk out of there. Now, that can be walking out of there physically, walking out of there emotionally, spiritually, just however that resonates with you. And this being the last card means that clearly tells me that you have already gone through a very difficult relationship and walked out the other end in one piece. This card embodies so many phases and steps. I mean, you have processed, you have healed, you have done all the things that you have to do to walk out on the other end of a bad relationship. Now, the problem here that I'm seeing is currently you're in this deep, dark, negative energy state. I need to know who we're dealing with here. Let's see who this person is that you're dealing with in this situation. Scorpio. Cancer, you're dealing with a Scorpio person, which is probably where this deep, dark, negative energy is coming from. Scorpio people are amazing. They're loving, they're deep, they're just so watery when it comes to their emotional state. I mean, they're so emotional that they just push it all down. They just push it down and push it down and push it down. And sometimes when a Scorpio does that, it causes them to be, it causes them to sometimes step over and give in to a dark energy because they don't know how to handle their own emotions because they run so deeply. And I'm talking penetrating into the core of their being is how deep a Scorpio can be emotionally. And when they're not healthy, emotionally healthy and aware, emotionally aware, able to work through their emotions, if no one ever really taught them how to do that, if they were in a negative, say a negative home situation with their parents where maybe the mother was a gossiper and the father was absent because he was cheating on his mom all the time, or cheating on the person's mom all the time, the Scorpio will sometimes just go within themselves and just barricade themselves into their shell, into this deep, dark, negative, horrifying energy. And I feel that from this person, and I feel that because this card is magnifying the fact, it's pretty much pointing out the fact that this Scorpio has come back into your life and caused you to feel this dark energy. Now, it's not you because you made it through. You made it through to the other side, and you're healthy, and you're emotionally aware, you're mindful. You learned the hard lesson of being in an abusive type relationship. And by abusive, I mean emotional, physical, verbal, sexual, financial, spiritual, any kind of abuse that you've endured. It's all cruel and intentional, and it's devastating. It can ruin your life being around someone like that, especially in a physically romantic relationship. When you're physical with someone with that type of energy, it transfers over to you. And if you aren't one of the spiritual warriors on this planet, you are going to have some trouble shaking it off. And Cancer, that's where you're at. You are emotional anyway. And then you've got this person, this Scorpio, just spraying you with all this dark, negative, horrible energy. Gosh, I can just feel the thickness of it. Now, what I'm seeing though is this is where you came from recently, and it's like this person came back into your life and caused some type of rift or some type of situation, that the rift or situation or event or something, they brought something back to life that you had already pronounced dead and done and finished, and it was something that was horrifying to you, and they just brought it back and sucked you back in. Now, this can just last for a moment. This can last for a very long time, and you may never come out of it. But that's not what I'm seeing here, because I'm feeling like you're aware in the near future, which could be tomorrow, it could be a week from now, a month from now, whatever. But I feel like this is going to be quick. You're going through this dark, deep, wicked feeling of negative energy, and I mean wicked. And then you're going to feel cruelty. You're going to just be taken aback by a sense of cruelty that's instilled upon you by someone, and it's going to be the Scorpio. But it's not going to last. Let's see what the severity of this cruelty is going to be. I don't necessarily need to tell you how bad this scorpionic energy is affecting you right now, because you know how bad it's affecting you. I need to know how to guide you. So I'm going to go with, how bad is this cruelty card needing to be emphasized here? And it's low. Yes. Yes. It's low. It's a 3.9. You're going to be fine. You're going to be fine, Cancer, because look, you've already made it through the rain. You've made it through the terror of being in a relationship with someone that was a horribly, just the wreckage they caused was just unbelievable. It was devastating. And they came back. They're bringing you back into this energy. Maybe they're opening up some case that was already closed. Maybe they're bringing up something just to stir your emotions. And it's going to affect you for a little bit because you're being affected at this moment. But what I'm here to tell you is you're going to feel that here pretty quick. You're going to feel that. You're going to feel in your bones that the cruelty that this person is trying to put on you again, you're going to recognize it for what it is. And then you're going to stop it because you're not even going to hit a 4 on a scale from 1 to 11. So you're going to hurt a little bit. It's going to bring it up, kind of reminisce about it for a little bit, deal with it. You're going to work through that quickly. And then we're going to get our guidance card here. What is our word of wisdom? Action. Quick action. We want to take action and stop it. You want to say, no, this stops now. Don't contact me. You're going to change your number. You're going to block them. You're going to do whatever you have to do to stop any of this energy that this person is trying to siphon onto you. They're just trying to push it over onto you, because the people in this situation, when they cause this wicked, dark, negative, horrifying type of energy, they're normally into some really bad things. And I mean, you can do some crazy things and you can do some insane things. I mean, just crazy things in your life. It may be in your sexual orientation or the way you live or the way you do things or your lifestyle, whatever. But this person takes any of that stuff and goes all the way down to the depths of hell with it, if you're following me. It's not a beautiful experience when a person as dark as the one you're dealing with here, or were dealing with in the past, and that is currently popped back up. Those people can take something beautiful and just take it all the way to like I said, the depths of hell, and make it a horrifying, wicked thing. I'm just saying. So you're recognizing that here soon, and I want to push you. I want to push you now to open your eyes, listen to what I'm saying. Start now recognizing that this person is just intentionally trying to push cruelty onto you so that you feel their pain that they're going to live with for the rest of their life, because the type of person that this person is, this Scorpio, they're not ever going to come out of that. That's who they are. unfortunately, because Scorpios, when they're good, they're amazing. They're fantastic. But when they're not good and they're negative and they're wicked and evil, you don't want anything to do with them. You don't even want to be within sight of a Scorpio that's in that dark place, who lives there. The ones that live there are the people to stay away from. You don't want anything to do with those people. Stay away from them. Keep your energy away. Keep their energy away. Stay here for a minute. Feel it. Recognize that it's cruelty on purpose. It's intentional cruelty that's trying to be thrust upon you by this wicked Scorpio that was in your life before, that caused you to go through 34 phases of a process where you have to go over and over and over all the things they've done that caused all the trauma that they caused within you. And you've had to go through Lord knows how much counseling and classes and studying and healing yourself, where you finally were able to stand on your own 2 feet, and then here they come again. You're not going to let this happen. You're not going to let this happen, Cancer. Close your emotions off to them. Don't see anything good. Don't look for the good in this person. There is no good. I'm telling you, there is no good. Look at this card. See all this darkness? There's no good. Cut them off. Take quick action. You're not going to stay there long. It's a 3.9. Get up, get out of there, get back to this state right here. This is where we're going to end up. Look. Take action. Get back to this state that you were in. And we're not even going to look at this card or this person. I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope it helps you. Have a wonderful July. And until we meet again, take care, Cancer.